Hey all Blendies, welcome back to my review, and today I'm going to bring you the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface action figure. This is the 1 to 12 scale, also known as 6-inch scale among the action figure scales. This is Leatherface action figure by Mezco, and yeah, let's go straight to the box. So this is the front side of the box. It says America's Most Bizarre and Brutal Crimes, and yes, it does show the original poster of the movie, which is really nice, and in somewhat a little like painting like textures it has on the illustrator, so that is kind of cool. At the side we do have pose play display the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Leatherface's teeth, menacing teeth, his eye here definitely zoomed in a lot to put it into the box, and I really do like it. At the back we do have some explanation regarding the included accessories of this figure, and I think it is really cool. Chainsaw makes movie accurate sounds, and it does, and it is definitely an amazing figure. Can't deny that. And accurate outfit components to create 3 unique movie looks. We do have the pretty women and the old lady costume, and the killing mask version, which is the very basic one. You know, and this is the very iconic look of the Leatherface when it comes to imagining how Leatherface looks by everyone. And yes, so many hands, buckets, knives, cleaver, base, blood splatter effect, much more. We're gonna go through it in a bit though. Another face, the bottom, at the top. So yeah, let's crack this thing open together. Apologies if you hear any background noise because I'm running a fan in my room. It's really hot right now. It's starting to, get close to the summer. So yeah, let's crack it open. By the way, I already pre-opened it just to show it to you guys and make sure that I know whatever is included here. We have it. And yes, we have 2 different parts when it comes to this figure, and it is really cool. I want to get through this very first plastic blister over here. So we do have Leatherface himself, and the apron is not attached when you first open it new in box. I pre-attached it because it is really hard to put it onto this body, because interestingly, the apron's this string piece over here, it's not separated, it's in one piece connected together. So I had a tough time trying to tie this thing and make sure it fits to him. But yeah, as a result, it is pretty darn nice now. So anyways, we do have the figure itself, which is definitely cool. We have so much more to look at. There's just way too much. I think it'll be easier to show you as I bring this closer to the screen. So we do have old lady's additional head sculpt. We do have pretty woman's face. We do have the chainsaw, which makes amazing sound effects. And we have this bloody bucket. A lot of hands, knives, hammer, cleaver, blood splatter effect. We have even more blood splitter effect over here. These had, this part contained the battery cells for the chainsaw. I already attached it inside a chainsaw. I applied it in there so that I can just easily show it to you. We have the bag where you can put the accessories in this plastic Ziploc bag, I guess. We do have 3 apron when you first open it. The old lady's, pretty women's, and the killing mask version, which I already took it out from here. And then we do have a base behind, have this long stand clip, and the base, if I already explained it. But yes. So before anything, I think I do want to get to the accessories first. This will be quite long because there's a lot of things to look at. This is the bloody bucket, and I really do like it. Yeah, it's in solid piece inside. It's really smoothly finalized. It is awesome, and yeah. And this bucket handle swivels all the way like that, but it is a really thin piece, so just make sure you don't break it. But it is awesome to have these kind of things. It is awesome. And this is my very first Mezco 6-inch figure. And I always hated 6-inch figures with the actual costumes on because I thought the proportions would be like a crap, but this one definitely changed my mind. It is amazing. We do have the cleaver with some blood splatter effect. I don't feel any difference between this red paint and the silver paint that has been applied. So the texture is all the same, and it is awesome. It is just awesome. We do have blood splatter effect, which you can attach it to the hammer. And we do have the hammer over here, really nice, nicely covered in blood so that he smacks it on someone's head. Very iconic scene. We do have this really small knife. Really nice. The detail of the bone, the handle here is amazing. It's just amazing. I love this piece. There's so many things to look at. We're gonna go through the chainsaw at the last. So we do have these like possessing kind of hand, which is definitely awesome. A lot of black weathering and dirtied up hand, and I really do love this thing. Nextly, we have this gripping hand, which is kind of tight looking when it comes to the radius of the fingers, between the fingers. That is cool. We do have another open grip hand, which the radius between fingers are a little more bigger or longer. We do have resting hand, which is awesome. Look at the details here, like it is just so good. Sorry, I'm keep like hitting the tripod, like it's keep shaking the screen. Yeah, really I'm trying my best to not to, but yeah, the hand is really nicely done. And then what should we go through? Pretty Women Mask. It is amazing. You see the eye there, the lips, the double chin is especially what is quite menacing about this particular version of Leatherface. And it is just awesome. They nailed it. I really do love it. Yeah, look at that. It's definitely menacing. And just taking out the old lady's mask. Whoa, look at the crack on the head. That is awesome. Man, that is awesome. I haven't taken this out myself just yet until I started recording this, and this is just awesome. Wow, the detail's phenomenal on this thing. I love this a lot. That means a lot. And before we get through the base and other things, finally let's get to the chainsaw. It is awesome. You just have to pull this thing, and you can put the battery cells in there. This is not a switch, by the way. This tiny piece is a switch, so that you can activate the sounds, and it is awesome. This is the speaker. You see how small this accessory is? This is a 6-inch scale figure, meaning the chainsaw itself is slightly smaller than the NECA Ultimate Action Figure version of Leatherface, which is in a 7-inch scale. And I believe that is like 1:10 scale. This is the 1:12 scale. Anyways, listen to this. I hope you can hear it. So I cannot stop the sound after I press the switch once more. It's just gonna be constantly playing until it ends, which just did, and it is definitely an awesome piece. A 6-inch scale tiny chainsaw accessory which makes sound. I'm definitely, blasted by this. My mind is definitely blown away, and yeah, that was the accessory for this plastic blister. And then let's get to the last ones. We do have the costume for the Pretty Women version of Leatherface. We also do have additional apron for Old Lady. That is awesome, with silica gel. It is awesome. And we do have these two amazing blood splatter effects, which you can put on chainsaw. You can choose one of them, and I think this one's much better on my end. This is like a little too spiky. You better be careful with your hands, and I'm going to show you how you can apply it in a bit. And we have, actually, let's take this thing out first. The base, which is pre-blocked with this peg, which I think you can move by pushing it away. It's a little tough, so I'm not going to force it. But look, the base is awesome. Movie logo, again, another movie logo. America's Most Bizarre and Brutal Crimes, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Love it, nothing at the back. And yeah. But one thing that bothers me a little bit about the base, not this, but this claw hook, whatever you call it. It's in 4 different segments. And for a 6-inch scaled figure, I don't think it is necessary, especially for Leatherface, to have this long, this hook over here, or like a claw gripping base hook. For 6-inch scale figure, this is just way too long, and this also means it will take up a lot of space when you put it into your shelf with the base. This guy stands pretty well without the base, by the way, but this is just too long for 6-inch figures. You know those classic stands that you just simply use to make your 12-inch scaled figure balanced, so that you put these kind of single cloth in between the legs so that you can balance it out simply. We needed those kind of base for this guy. This is just too long. I don't know if it was necessary to provide us this long gripping hook. Wasn't necessary. It's like not Spider-Man, right? Leatherface is not Spider-Man. He don't fly mid-air. So I don't see the point of them giving us this long base hook, the stand. And yeah, you cannot even remove it in midway. Yes, you can remove this, but what is that going to do when you can remove the other segments? So that is a little thing that bothers me. But I guess there's always another way to display it. So yeah, I'm gonna put this thing back to the seal of the costume. And yes, and I want to show you the figure itself now. I'm just gonna put this aside. Actually, let's just put it away. So Leatherface is awesome. He does have fully sculpted body, just for himself. He does have a stomach. He does have a big torso. Chunky guy. Absolutely love it. The tie, the apron's really nicely done. It does have bandy wire, which is not my favorite type of costume design. I don't like bandy wired figures. So yeah, I don't really want to bother these wires so that just in case they pop out over time. But I feel like these are extremely durable actually, because this is a somewhat expensive figure. So it is an expensive figure relatively compared to NECA at Marvel Legends. But yes, let's have a look at the head sculpt for the basic Killing Mask version. Very iconic, and I think it's really film accurate. Definitely. Look at the eye. He looks so innocent, doesn't he? Well, technically, I feel bad for a Leatherface all the time every time I see him. He was grown up by maniacs, and yeah, he's just not as intelligent as normal human being. So I do feel bad for him. The teeth is definitely awesome. Like, the fact that you can get this amount of detail for a 6-inch scaled head sculpt, it is awesome. It's just awesome. Look at all the clothings here. It is awesome. Yes, you do get exposed joint, but I don't mind too much about it, because I definitely don't mind about skinned joints. Like, you know what I mean? Like those where it hides the joints after they put the silicone or rubber made skin over the joints, the entire arm piece. Yes, you don't. I definitely don't expect those 4-6-inch scale fig. This is awesome. The blood splatter, awesome. You have the belt. It is so great. It's just so great. You do have the basic fist hand with black weatherings. That is awesome. Look at that. The shoe's really nicely done too. It does have a pec hole, which is a really nice thing. So, like, I mean, just in general, this guy contains every single detail that it needs, when it comes to imagining what Leatherface is or who Leatherface is. This guy got everything that it needs. Love it. Absolutely love it. It is awesome. So yeah. When it comes to articulation, it goes up a lot, goes down a lot, pivots a lot, and of course it moves side to side. The arm does go up, goes down, forwards and backwards. There's a bicep swivel. double jointed arm, which is nice, a single hinged peg, so you can swivel into the hinge. There's a torso articulation, and you can move the leg back about that much, make a kick forward that much, double jointed knees. There's a hinge on the feet, I guess, moves forwards and backwards. There's a little bit of pivot and rotate side to side. There's a thigh side to side rotation as well. That is pretty much it for the articulation. This guy got everything it needs for a 6-inch figure. This is probably, it actually is easily the best action figure version of Leatherface himself. This is the best Leatherface action figure that you can get out there. And yes, just see how many accessories you get with this guy. Right? So now I just want to show you some example of how you can display this guy. There are quite a lot of reviews because this guy, it's been released a couple, years ago. So there's already a bunch of review available on YouTube where they show you the swapped version between the Killing Mask, Pretty Women, and Old Lady. And I am gonna skip that part because it's just way too complicated. And it was so hard to tie this up, so I don't want to take it out or off again. So yeah, maybe I'll try it in my shorts video when I upload it in the future. Hopefully not so far from now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this guy hold the chainsaw. So I'm gonna take out this wider gripping hand when it comes to the size of radius between fingers, and gonna remove this fist, and it pops out really easily. And look how small the peg is, damn. And even though it seems quite fragile because it's small, it actually isn't. It feels extremely durable. But it would have been great if they included you a additional peg for the wrist just in case. That would have been cool. So I'm gonna swap both sides. Nice and easy. And I'm gonna bring the chainsaw out. There we go. And I'm gonna put the handle to the finger. There we go, nice and easy. And I'm gonna use this other arm so that he grabs the other part of the chainsaw. And it takes a little effort. These hands are made in soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking it every time you're trying to attach to the chainsaw. And you kind of get the idea. This is awesome, very simplistic, and you just have to click the switch again, which is really small. It's kind of hard to press it. This is awesome. This is just awesome, isn't it? That's the end of the sound of the chainsaw, and I am going to display this guy as how he looks right now. And this is just awesome. It really is awesome. So, yeah. Did you like the figure, or did you not? Let me know in the comments down below. And yes, I do have a bunch more things to come up when it comes to my review, and yeah, hopefully I'll do more Leatherface reviews in the future, because Leatherface is definitely my favorite slasher killer. And yes, yeah, just lastly showing you with the blood splatter effect, and it is awesome. Well, thanks for watching as always, and I'll come back with another review.